Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Ferment. I'm Brijraj. In this video, I'm going to talk about JavaScript local storage. So what is a JavaScript local storage? So local storage is a predefined JavaScript object within your browser, and with the help of local storage object, you can store the data with no expiration date. And one of the best thing about local storage, it allows you to save the data in terms of key value pair, and data will not be deleted when the browser is closed, or it will be available for the next day, week, or year. And as I told you, like Java local storage is a JavaScript object. So if we have a lot of methods, like you can call set item for storing the data in terms of key value pair, or you can call get item for get the data from this specific value or a key. And we have another method, remove item, where you can pass the key and you can remove the item by the key. And you can also call .clear method, which will delete all the local storage data. And there is one more method, key and the length. You can get the key and you can get the number of stored in the items in the local storage. So let's see how we can implement local storage in JavaScript. Now I have created index.html file, and this is a basic syntax. And I also created app.js file, and I have linked with the help of script src with HTML element. So this is my app.js file, and you can access the local storage in the browser. You just need to go to the application tab in the DevTools, Chrome DevTools, and then we have a section for the storage, and then we have a local storage. Here you can store the data in terms of key value pair, and this is a console window. So what I'll do, I'll create a variable. So let's say my variable name is name, and here the variable value. So here we have a variable value is tech ferment, and I want to store this data in the local storage. So what I'll do, I'll just use local storage, and then we need to call set item. Here we need to pass the key. So what will be the key? So key is a name, and what will be the value? So this is a name as a value. So I will call, and then when we go to the application and then local storage, then we have a variable name and the value. And similarly here you can store another variable. So let's say I'm storing the another variable is age, and here we can pass the age. So I'm passing the age, let's say 12, and here we need to call this function again. So I'll just copy this better, and here I will paste, and here we'll pass age, and age is age, and I will save. So then we have a two data, and we can get the number of data. So with the help of, we need to call local storage dot length. So it will give you the length about the local storage field. So how we can print the data? So we can use console.log, and we can pass this console.log here. I will save, and then when we go to the console, so we have a two. Right now we have a two variables in local storage. Now how we can get the data? So you can get the data with the help of local storage dot get item. So you just need to call local storage, and then we have a method get item. Here you need to pass the key. So let's say here is my key. So let's say I want to access name. So here I will copy, and here I will pass the name. Okay, so this will give you the value. So you can store this data in a variable, or you can directly print the data in the console.log, and I will save, and here we have a value tech ferment. Okay, and similarly we can print the data of age. So here we have a age, and here we have a age. And also you can call local storage dot clear. It will clear all the data. So I will save, and then when we go to the application, so there is no data. So I can comment this logic, I can run this comment. So we have a two data. Okay, and if you want to remove the specific item, so you can call local storage dot remove item, and here you need to pass the key. So let's say I want to remove age from the local storage, so I'll just pass the age. Okay, so here I will pass the age, and then save, and then right now we have name only. So this is how we can implement the local storage. Now I'll create an array. I will pass the value, Now I'll create an array. So let's say my array name is air, and then we'll pass the value. So here you can pass the value. And if you want to store this value in the local storage, you need to call local storage dot set item. And here you need to pass the key. So my key is array, and here we can pass air. But you cannot directly store this array in the local storage. You just need to convert this array into the JavaScript string. So here we have to write json dot stringify, and here we have a string, so you can store the data, and now we have a data. Okay, so if you want to get the data, so here how you can get the data, so you just need to write local storage dot get item, and here we can pass the array, and this will give you the string, and you need to convert this string into the object. So we'll write dot parse method, and I will save, and I'll go to the console, and we need to store print with the help of console dot log, and here we'll add one more, and then we have an array. So this is how we can work on local storage, and local storage is very easy to implement, and we will use local storage for sharing the data in multiple pages of the website. And if you have any questions, you can ask your question in the comment section, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.